story starts before I was born. My birth mother had me when she was really young, and so she gave me up so that she could still have life. Because of this, I started feeling unwanted and worthless, and I just didn't feel like I was loved. And then that kind of got me into bad things, and I started feeling depressed, but I didn't know it because I'd felt that way for so long, so I just thought that was how life was supposed to be. In 8th grade, I started dating a guy, and it started out really awesome, and then he started getting abusive and started hitting me and saying awful things and putting me down and just making me feel awful. And so I started really wanting to hurt myself, and my parents caught on to this, and they sent me to a doctor, and he gave me meds for depression and anxiety and put me on suicide watch for about a month. And my parents made me break all ties I had with that guy and just break up with him, and I was heartbroken. I decided I wanted a new start, so I went to a new school, and I thought life was going to be better and amazing, but it really hadn't changed very much except for my surroundings. So I faked my way through the year, pretending I was happy and pretending life was awesome. And then the next year, I started dating another guy, and I thought he was perfect for me, even though he was a partier and drank all the time and was a drug addict. And eventually, he got tired of me, and he went off to rehab again. And again, I was heartbroken. And at this time, I'd started cutting, and I pretty much did it because he did it, and he told me that it would make me feel better and would take away the pain, but it really didn't. And eventually one of my best friends caught on, and I was humiliated and just stopped to stop their rumors and stop my friend from thinking that I was just this crazy girl. And so when he got back from rehab, he still wanted nothing to do with me. So again, I faked my way through happiness and just started pretending that I was this person I wasn't, and I started drinking with some of my friends and getting into bad stuff, and it wasn't me, and I thought it's what I needed to cope through all this pain in my life. And eventually I got caught, and my parents grounded me, and I wasn't allowed to hang out with those friends anymore. And so I just kind of broke all ties with them and went back to my old friends. And then in the summer between my sophomore year and my junior year, I just got tired of everything and was tired of living my life the way it was, so I started cutting again. But my mom caught me this time, and she freaked out, as she should, and I ended up going to camp the next week for 2 weeks, and I really fought some big demons that were in my life and was able to work through all this pain and all these feelings that I had of worthlessness. And God really showed me that with Him I can do all things, and He will support me and be there for me whenever I need Him. And so through my 2 weeks at camp, I was able to learn how to cope with all these things, and really I started reading the Bible more and praying and just trusting God, and He's completely changed my life, and I'm like a different person now. And it's the temptation to still like cut and everything is still going to be there, and it's always going to be there, but God's there for me, and I don't need to do those things because He believes in me, and He'll always love me no matter